Often the Westminster parties reach a kind of dead. Did we see it last night? The trench warfare, the desultory, unambitious, pathetic, useless, negative campaigning of the Tories and Labour reaches a dead end. They're not going to win either of them because they don't deserve to. Nobody is going to give either of these parties an overall majority in the next parliament. They're not worth it. And folk in England know that just as well as we. And therefore, the other bit of the equation to get the stars into alignment is what happens here. What happens in Gordon, what happens around the country, what happens in East Fife. A long time ago, I was a student at Standards University. Well, actually, not that long ago. A wee while ago. I was a student at St Andrews University. And I had to make a choice in October 1974 between voting in East Fife and voting in West Lothian. And I thought, well, that's a pretty obvious choice. You know, Billy Wolfe, great man, many attempts to win that seat, huge, substantial vote. I'll vote in West Lothian. No chance in East Fife. So I voted in West Lothian, and the majority in West Lothian was, I can't remember exactly, about 3,000. The SNP got an enormous vote. For Labour, was still 3,000 ahead. The majority here was 2,000. Tories over SNP, Tories over Jimmy Brady. And I thought to myself, good job it was they won. It is vitally important that we send Stephen Gethins from this constituency to Westminster. I've had many people working for me over the years. Hasn't been ever more outstanding than that young man there. And his lovely wife Agnes stand up, take a bow. Stephen will make an outstanding Member of Parliament for this area, serving this constituency, serving as it should be served. Serving it both with a national profile and a local work rate. Serving the people, which is the primary job of every single Member of Parliament, and serving the nation, which is the primary job of every single self-respecting Member of Parliament. You have the opportunity, if you do the work, to send an outstanding young MP to Westminster, part of a block which will turn enough of the green benches tartan. Enough of the green benches tartan to make a substantial influence for Scotland and also to aid progressive forces across these islands. As Nicola Sturgeon so brilliantly laid out last night, we can take Scotland's case forward. We can make sure that the promise, the commitment, the undertaking, the vow that was made to us last September is held up not in the anemic, watered-down, diluted version of this spring, but in the full-throated version of last September when they thought they were losing. That is, Devo to the max, near federalism, home rule, as was enunciated in that last desperate week of the referendum campaign. We can also make sure that progressive politics, a move away from austerity, as Nicola outlined last night. Why did Nicola win the debate? Because she was the only major candidate who was arguing something different.
Yeah.
Why did she win the debate across the UK? Because there's lots and lots of folk across the UK who are dying, thirsting to hear an alternative. They don't want a substitute for the Conservative and Liberal administration. They want an alternative. And Nicola was spelling out that alternative. They want to see politics that says people should get paid a decent wage. They want to see politics that say in these times we cannot have the obscenity of wasting another 100,000 million pounds on a new generation of private nuclear missiles on the river.
Here, here.
So that's the politics that we can engage in East Fife, in Gordon, and right across Scotland. If I may, I'm going to read the last section of the book. The bit that has the sex, drugs, rock and roll. Well, the bit that tells us, why I'm calling this the Bram Sear section. It's just a few lines. For all my political life, I believed in Scottish independence. Since 1997 and the vote to establish a Scottish Parliament, I believed it to be likely. Since the referendum campaign of this year, I believed it to be a matter of when, not if. There are a number of situations which could provide the circumstances. There are a number of events which could precipitate the next opportunity. There are a number of variables which will dictate the timing, a timing which ultimately lies in the hands of the people of Scotland. And that is the point. The yes side lost the vote, but the referendum changed the nation. The people who emerged from the 100 Days campaign are different from those who embarked upon the journey. That changed nation will both create and secure the future opportunities. The means and procedure are now set. The Scottish people can, if they so wish, at any Scottish election, vote for a party or parties who wish to put the issue to the touch once again. After all, everyone deserves a second chance. Every person and every nation.